It's time for the Billy Flint Experience.
Thank you so much for joining me here. It's the first show of the Billy Flint Experience. We're going to take this, we're going to take this kind of slow tonight. But we hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. But again, like I said, this is the first official podcast. Entertainment, music, and other type of fuckery. We're going to get right into the new selection. I don't know, I was reading earlier today. Actually, we're gonna start things off right. We're gonna say, or I'm gonna say, if you have it, light it up. Because I'm gonna let you know right now, I am an advocate of cannabis. Yes, it is true. Why? Because of the world that we're living in today. Got people freaking the hell out. Way beyond. I mean, really way beyond. But anyways, as I was saying, I was reading earlier today. And one of the main subjects that is hitting the internet, and I found it very compelling. Actually, it's kind of sad, but it's about Lizzo. She's a performer, an American performer. In case of those out there that has never heard of Lizzo, because I'm broadcasting here in Germany, so there's maybe some Germans that don't know who Lizzo is. But she is an American performer. And she comes along with controversy. And this goes back some years ago when she was performing at one of the Lakers basketball games in America. But before we get into that, I just want to say I love Lizzo. I really, really like her music. I like her style. She's pretty entertaining. She's funny also. She has like a really good sense of humor. But as I said, she comes with her own set of controversy. And it all seems to circle around her weight. Like I said, I think Lizzo is a great entertainer. She's actually a very attractive woman. But as I was saying, it was earlier today I was reading and it was saying that she was being bullied online based on the newest track that she just released called Rumors. And that is with Cardi B, which is another performer. She's into hip hop culture. And she collaborated with Lizzo to make this one track. It's a very nice, it's okay. I mean, it's not really something that I would listen to on a constant basis, but I did check it out, and I do like it. It is nice. This is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool sounding track. I'm not gonna play it here, but it is on YouTube. So if you wanted to listen to it, it is there on YouTube to check it out. But I don't want to go really too deep in the symbols of the video. I'm really not really into all that conspiracy theory. But it was very interesting that the whole video has a Greek theme. You have to really watch this video because it is entertaining, to say the least. But anyways, she was talking about how she's been bullied, and she has been bullied throughout her career, at least for the past, I don't know, maybe 3 years. I don't know, but she has been having her set of detractors, and it's pretty much, it has nothing to do with her music, because like I said, she's an excellent performer, but I think it's the antics that she pull, that when she's out in the public eye. And I get it, she's an entertainer, she's a big woman, she's what do they call it, BBW, but she's a full-figured woman, and she makes no bones about it. You know, she puts it out there, she jokes about it, and it's almost seems as though she does it in such a way where she's trolling the public. You know, and I get, like I said, I get it. You know, it's like, love me, here I am, accept me the way I am, which is I can totally stand by 100%. Yeah, it's like, it shouldn't have to be anything, anything about her but her music. It should just be all about her music. But the public's fascination with her is because of the way that she goes about presenting herself. Okay, I'll give you a short synopsis. Like I said, some years back, and this is when she really got the brunt of her trolling, and it was at the Lakers game where she came to the game, and she was the infamous outfit she wore, and it wasn't so much as the outfit, but it was the outfit. It was a dress. It was a short dress with the back cut out and like a window. And when you seen her walk, she had on a thong. And like I said, being a full-figured woman, it looked kind of funny. And I don't know whether she was expecting that type of reaction from the public, but the general public lit her ass up with it. And it wasn't so, like I said, it wasn't so much it was because of what she had on, but how she presented it. Because at the basketball game, now those that are familiar with American basketball, it's like a show all on its own. You have the cheerleaders, you have the of course the game, the basketball players. Then you have like halftime or whatever, and you have the cheerleaders come out dancing, doing their thing or whatever. And it's all a show. It's all entertainment. So I guess she wanted to be a part. Lizzo wanted to be a part of the entertainment, so she put herself out there, and she started twerking. I don't know whether it was during halftime or whatever, but it was during a time where they were playing one of her newest tracks at the game, and she stood up and she started dancing along with the cheerleaders, but she was in the stands, or she was on the side or whatever. And it was interesting because, like I said, they put her dancing or twerking with this short dress with the back cut out with the thong. She had a thong, and she was twerking with the thong on, and it was put up on a jumbotron at the game. And again, I don't know whether or not she was expecting this type of fallout. no pun intended. But the public responded in a not so positive manner, and she became viral from that. And ever since then, it has been about her weight, or like I said, in terms of how she presented, it was almost like, again, like she's trolling people, or she's, clout chasing. I wouldn't say clout chasing, but I'll just say trolling. She's putting it out in front of people and saying, look at me, accept me. This is who I am. Which, again, I can understand, because she is a performer. She's an entertainer in her entertainment business. And I get it. You do, certain people do, certain entertainers, certain celebs or so-called celebs, they do certain things to garner attention. But anyways, I digress. Well, she, again, her and Cardi B, their newest track called Rumors. And I hadn't read a lot about what has been said, but I read some of the comments or whatever, and they were, of course, she's going to have her detractors, just like she has her fans, but you're going to have your certain select detractors. And I'm not going to read what some of the people said, but it's just the way she reacts. Lizzo broke down, and it's kind of sad. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to play part of it. This is her.
I'm grateful. I just feel like I'm seeing negativity directed towards me in the most weirdest way. Like, people say shit about me that just doesn't even make sense. It's fatphobic.
This is what I don't understand. Okay, she's saying she's using these new terms, fatphobia. I don't know what the hell fatphobia is, but I don't think it has anything to do with people being fatphobia. I think, for the most part, it's because, like I said, it all started out with her trolling. Trolling people that had anything to say about her weight or whatever. So she just said, okay, well, let me flip it, and I'm going to put it in people's faces. I'm going to be very verbal with it. And this is, like I said, she put it out there like, look, this is me. This is who I am. Love me or don't love me at all, which is fine. I commend her on that. That's great. But the fallout from it, well, let me finish playing the rest of it.
It's racist and it's hurtful. If you don't like my music, cool. If you don't like Rumors the song, cool. But a lot of people don't like me because of the way I look. And I'm like, anyways, y'all, I'm just having one of those days where I'm just...
Okay. She commented on, maybe it's because of the way that she looked. I would have to disagree with her on that, because, again, like I said, she knows that she's a very attractive woman. And when someone have enough support, if you have a support system, or you have your family, your friends, the closest people to you, you don't really necessarily pay attention to what other people have to say about you. So I don't think it has anything to do with the way she looked, because she's not the only full figure entertainer that has been out in the entertainment business. There's been plenty of people before her that was her size and larger. In comedy, there's actors, actresses, like I said, other performers. Even one of my favorite groups, going back to the early 80s, late 70s. Of course, a lot of people never heard of this group, but there was another disco group back in the 90s, not in the 90s, but early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. Goes by the name of 2 Tons O Fun, and they were also they were also part of another group called the Weather Girls, and of course, that's Martha Wash, and Azera Armstead. Both of those ladies were very, very prominent in the disco genre of music, but they were very, very popular during the late 80s, late 70s, early 80s, going into like the late 80s, I would say. And of course, Martha Wash continued on with different genres of music, and they were very, very full-figured women. Of course, going by the name 2 Tons O Fun. I mean, that lets you know that they knew they were big, they were beautiful, and people loved them. They started out in San Francisco. Of course, they were being a part of the disco genre. I'm pretty much sure they had a lot of people in, what is it? I never can get these letters right, but the LGBT plus Q, I think. But the gay community stood by 2 Tons of Fun, or the Weather Girls. And the name of the record, their most popular record was called It's Raining Men. And again, like I said, as far as Lizzo was concerning, and how she's breaking, how the pressure is now coming to her. Now she's starting to see that, hey, well, maybe this is not a joke. This is not fun anymore. And like I said, throughout, for the last couple of years, at least 3 years, I know she's been on social media. She's been putting out video on different social media platforms, video clips of her, and expressing the way she's feeling about how her detractors, or the so-called haters, are coming at her. I just find it very interesting now that it seems as though she's cracking under pressure. And again, it's very sad. It's very sad. But I mean, that's the world we're living in. I mean, especially now. That's the society that we're living in. And we're living almost in this virtual reality where everyone is on some form or another of a social media site, and that's their lives. So you put yourself out there in cyberspace and you troll people, and I think it all has to do with getting views or getting drawing the crowd to your craft. And being that she's an entertainer, that she has music, of course you want the controversy, because that's what brings people to your platform. So you want a certain amount of controversy. You want a certain amount of, I would say, quote unquote, you want a certain amount of smoke. Okay, bring it. But I don't think now is getting to her. And I think she's rethinking. And I'm actually kind of surprised. Where is the people in her camp? You know what I'm saying? Where are, the people that are supposed to be in charge of her, in charge of her publicity and her public relations team? Where are these people at? It seems as though she's just out, just bugging. She's wilding. She's bugging the hell out. And it's like, I'm going to do this. This is how I'm going to do it. But she's getting a big dose of reality. That's what I would say. And it's interesting because as I was going through a lot that she was talking about, I came across a clip where Cardi B kind of voiced her opinion on this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's pretty entertaining. But I'm gonna let you listen to what Cardi B said.
$6,000 to get some weed and I don't got I'm broke. I don't give a what you got going on. But now that I'm a celebrity myself, I know how hard it is. And sometimes you just feel so empty and you feel so alone. No matter how much money, how much bread you got, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like what Cardi B said in a nutshell is that regardless of how much money you think you have or how much money you have, how much money, how rich you are, how famous you are, it does get to a certain point. And it's like in this entertainment business, if you don't have the balls for it, or if you don't have the stomach, you can't stomach this atmosphere that you're treading through, maybe it's not for you. And I think again, it's shaming, it's bullying. And it's not good. It's not really cool. But this is what she wanted. She asked for it. And now she's getting it. But I'm hoping that, her camp is behind her. And hopefully she will get some help, because I'm telling you, this time, the world that we're living in, it seems as though a lot of people are going through it one way or another. The anxiety levels of the general population is running high. But again, I just found it very, very interesting, and I really hope that I hope that she get it together, and of course she will. I believe that she will come out on top, and I hope that she really, really get a handle on this, because her mental health. One thing about this entertainment industry, they can wear on your mental health, bring you down quick. So that's it for my very first podcast, and thank you so much for joining me. I don't know, I might be back again. I don't know. We shall see. But again, this is the Billy Flint experience, and once again, thank you so much for joining me. And I look forward to coming back with you again. I'm trying to find... Hold on one second. Oh, well, forget it. I can't find it. But anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful day or night or evening or night. This is Monday. So wherever you are, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. Sorry about that. I am still trying to work these kinks out over here. But anyways, have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. We look forward to being with you again. Again, this is the Billy Flint Experience. Thank you so much. Be safe.